What is up, everybody? It is 10:17 p.m. Atlantic Daylight Savings Time. That means only one thing, that Jukebox Trivia is live. We have a very anticipated match today. One Kaleb Koho versus Cody Newberry. I keep my voice in a nice low registered NPR setting. I am joined today by one Matthew Rosa of the state of Tennessee. Good evening, sir, Matthew. I hear you enjoy playing the guitar.
Yes, I do. I'm a big fan of Simon and Garfunkel and James Taylor. You know, playing nice, soft little ditties, not trying to overcomplicate. And you know, this is going to be a nice, relaxing, quiet Oh, who are we kidding? It's Cody Newberry versus Kaleb Koho. Let's get loud.
I thought your dance-off match versus Kaleb was going to be a headache. Boy, this match is going to be probably up there. We have two loud, very loud, and then I mentioned loud competitors. They like to talk, and their trivia skills haven't necessarily backed them up in the clutch moments, but we'll see here. These guys wanted to play each other for some reason. And yes, 4-point gate, the conspiracy theories are out there. Let's start off with the person who has a win in Jukebox Trivia, Cody Newberry. Cody, you somehow got a win with 4 points. You've somehow created the only conspiracy theory in the league. How do you feel going up against Kaleb today?
Oh, sorry. I'm dancing because I'm the dance-off champion, bitch. Okay. Basically, I don't know why I'm here. Really. Jukebox really doesn't deserve me as a player. You guys have a champion that doesn't show up unless it's a championship match and he just disappears. I have a TKO in this league, so that shows the legitimacy of your league. I'm playing Kaleb Koho, and listen. I should beat him because he is the only person in this trivia community that continues to play matches while his head is up his own ass. So, with that being said, I'm going to take that crown. I'm going to shove it somewhere else so he can wear it on his head. Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to score no points probably. It's probably going to be 1-2 in the final round, and you're going to be really embarrassed to put this on your channel. But it's live, and you can't take it back. People are watching right now. I can't wait.
All right. Well, best of luck to you, sir. And you are joined by the self-proclaimed Michael Jackson champion of Jukebox Trivia, one Kaleb Koho. Those are intended to be one-off matches, good sir. But once again, how do you feel about going up against Mr. Cody Newberry?
Well, the Michael Jackson champion is very happy to be here once again, step in the ring. I will say I did not make Michael Jackson my strength to spare this man a knockout. I want this to be fair. I want this to be fun. And then you put Cody in the match, and I can't take it back. So, yeah, now this is a bloodbath, and I'm going to kick the shit out of Cody, because here's the thing. I lost to JTH on a sports question. I should have won. And Jim is Jim. Jim is probably one of the greatest players in the community. Of course, he beat me. So me versus Cody. This should be a free gimme win to get me back into on my feet here in Jukebox. Let's do this.
All right, guys. Well, let's get right into it. Round one works like this. You have 4 randomized questions and 4 predetermined questions, as you know, implemented strikes recently. You have 15 seconds to write down your answer on your piece of paper, whiteboard, sandwich, or cat. We do not discriminate what you put your answers on. Once 15 seconds are up, you will speak as well as reveal your point. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for correct answers, and there is no stealing. Keep in mind, creditors, you do have 3 repeats as well as a challenge rule. If you feel that the question is word inadequate or the answer is incorrect, please throw the flag and we will judge accordingly. Yes, Mr. Newberry, what questions do you have for us today?
Can I write it on a dog?
I don't think we could. Dogs haven't been passed through the house yet.
What about a dog parking up in front of a car? Is that okay?
Parking up and oncoming traffic. Here we go.
That's what we call a callback. We are going to go right into question number 1, which starts us off in the category of modern music. What female artist has songs such as I Like It and Bodak Yellow?
So, many of you probably noticed this is a little bit lower than our usual difficulty standards. These questions were written accordingly in the past 2 hours. All of these questions we read today were written in the past 2 hours. Because I was trying to write the easiest match I've ever written.
Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Appreciate it.
Cody.
Is that Cardi B?
That is that one Cardi B. Kaleb Koho.
That's that girl that says, Cardi B.
I like it like that. That is also correct.
All right. Question number 2 in the category of soundtracks, as always, here in Jukebox. For what movie did the band Survivor write Eye of the Tiger?
I actually wrote a very similar question for my bar trivia that I do at work.
Ooh. Survivor, one of those bands.
It said I played Eye of the Tiger, and they had to guess Survivor and the movie, but none of them actually got the movie.
That band deserved better. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Kaleb first this time.
Rocky 3.
That is correct. And Cody.
Rocky 3.
Perfect through 2. Look at you boys go.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Matt.
Caleb's strength's coming, so I doubt that's going to continue.
I'll be transparent. I have not written a bonus question.
Question number 3 is going to come in the category of pop or soda, as it is called in the States. What band's debut album was titled Songs About Jane?
A lot
Not
of things
a
I
fan of
could
this
say
band
about this
anymore.
band.
Yeah.
They'd
they
all
used
be
to be
hymns.
good. Yeah.
This album is fantastic. I think this is really a great album. Really great album.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Like they started out great, and then they just got worse and worse as the era sort of rolled on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Cody.
Is this the person that kept stripping last night at the Super Bowl, Maroon 5?
That is correct, Maroon 5.
Yeah.
Koho.
Overexposed is a good album. Maroon 5.
That is correct. They do stay perfect.
All right. Question number 4. It's the dreaded Jukebox follow-up.
Oof.
What song about asphyxiation was the hit single from that album? Really whipping out the vocabulary.
Getting out the larger vocabulary for these questions. I said before the show, Mr. Rosa, I am a fan of this question purely for the use of that word.
Yeah, good old asphyxiation. Really quite an interesting term. And we're going to see if they have interesting answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaleb, we'll go to you.
The only song I know on this album is She Will Be Loved, I think.
That is incorrect. And Cody, what do you have?
What a fucking idiot. Harder to Breathe?
It's harder to breathe.
Because it's getting hard.
Hard to breathe.
Yes, She Will Be Loved is about somebody getting strangled.
And with that, guys, Cody has tied his personal best in Jukebox trivia. It can only get better from here, potentially. We now go into the strength portion of round number 1. We'll start with Kaleb's strengths in 2010's pop. What are the nicknames of the 2 albums that Weezer is releasing this year?
You ask a question about my favorite band of all time, and surprisingly, I didn't write this one.
Yes, I have listed the fuck out of one of these albums. The other one has not come out yet, but it is coming out within a month.
And if Zombie Bastards and Can't Knock the Hustle are any indication, I'll be listening to the hell out of that one too.
Yes, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Mr. Cody.
Weezer.
Technically correct.
Technically correct, but not the nicknames.
Not the nicknames.
Kaleb.
One of them is the Teal album. Is the other one the Maroon album? I have no idea.
No.
You're in the right direction for the second one. Looking for the Teal album and the Black album.
But they are both officially titled. They are both officially titled Weezer. So
Challenge.
Cody. No, it says the nicknames.
Oh,
It says
okay.
I asked for the nicknames.
You would lose.
I'll take
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
The Black
We're
album
not
is
gonna hold that as a
actually cover
challenge.
of the Metallica same.
I almost wrote down the Black album, but I was like, that's Metallica. And then now I feel stupid.
That's Metallica. That's
listened to it
Jay-Z.
on
There's a
call
lot
one
of Black
day.
albums.
AC/DC.
We listened to it, me and you, Brooklyn, on call one day, and I still didn't remember. I just thought it was called Weezer. Okay, cool. Here we go. I'm not perfect, and I still only have 4 points. This really sucks.
All right, Mr. Rosa, question number 6.
All right, question number 6 in the category of Garth Brooks.
Hey!
What song from the album The Chase won the GLAAD Media Award in 1993?
Okay. I said strength. Not dickhead questions.
Once again, Cody dissatisfied with the questions. What's
Garth
the old
Brooks.
what is the adage? You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Garth Brooks is on the better side of country music. I'll definitely give him that.
Oh,
Can I get a
definitely.
repeat on the question?
Yes, you can. That's your first. What song from the album The Chase won the GLAAD Media Award in 1993? The year of our Lord.
Also, the year I was born.
Oh.
The year 25 years ago.
Well,
Actually, technically 26.
Very interesting.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Kaleb.
I said beer, trucks, dirt, cornfield. Is this working yet?
That's not Garth Brooks' style, no.
And Cody.
I would have guessed the summer, but I don't think that's right. So I said we shall be free.
Oh, and that's correct. His Christian song, his Christian crossover.
Alrighty, guys, we now move into question number 7, which is Kaleb's strength of the band Starset.
Yeah,
Who
babe.
Name of the lead singer of Starset. I don't have anything to add on this band.
Is Kaleb really gonna miss this question? He made me study this shitty band only for him to miss the question.
Yes, we've noticed competitors in the past have really been stretching that you can pick one band.
Yeah.
Term.
We had to have a meeting of all the admins of the
Yes.
Jukebox page.
At least I picked a person with actually like Grammys.
You picked a superstar. That was a good pick.
Time. We are going to go to Mr. Cody first.
You think I fucking give a shit? No, thank you. Move on.
You put a funny answer. Come on, you're better than that, Cody.
I really.
I don't.
They're funny enough with their band name. Like it's a terrible.
I don't know if I could if I pulled the last name, but I said Dustin Mason.
Oh,
That's a trivia player in this community.
That's a person in this community.
Oh well. Hey, Dustin, good for you.
The correct answer is Dustin Bates.
Bates. There it is.
Oh, so close to Mason.
Dustin.
Okay.
It was,
all right. Question number 8 in the category of 90s country. What songstress released the song Independence Day in 1993? I don't know much about this woman's output, but hey, she released the song Independence Day in 1993.
This song is a love-hate sort of song for me. I used to love it, and then it just got overplayed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaleb, what do you have?
Or Shania Twain.
That is incorrect. And Cody?
It's Independence Day. It's Martina McBride.
That is correct.
Is
wow. Cody missed 2.
I never thought I would utter the words, but Cody has doubled his point total over Mr. Kaleb Koho. Cody is in the lead with a score of 6-3, but that can all change in round number 2. How round number 2 is going to work, we're going to start off with Mr. Koho. Because you're behind, you get to pick side A or side B.
Side A, why not?
Yes, we've had the same side A for 3 months. Koho is the first person to pick side A.
All right, so side
A.
A.
Questions, or do you still have the same hard ones from?
Oh, they're still hard.
I changed my mind. I want to be side.
So, Mr. Koho has picked side A. Cody, because Mr. Koho has picked side A, you get to pick one of the 4 categories of side A. Each category correlates to 4 questions that are each worth up to 2 points. If you want to go to multiple choice, you can, but that does devalue the question to 1 point. Keep in mind, competitor stealing is available, so competitors keep your ears perked as a question is being said. Mr. Newberry, Kaleb has picked side A, and your questions are as follows.
I'm sorry.
Elephant 6, core workout, indie, and Joy Division.
Jesus, guys.
What the hell does that even mean? Dude,
I don't know what this is. What is happening?
I need clarifications what those mean. I really do. I have nothing.
So,
I can give it to him.
6 is a band.
Elephant 6 is not a band. Elephant 6 is a record label, the first ever independent record label. Core workout.
Okay.
Core is in quotations. So core workout. And then indie is just indie music. And then Joy Division was the first huge goth band.
Okay.
Dude, you might as well just skip and give us all 0 points.
Kaleb Koho from Cody Blows Hourly. Side A sounds like murder and not fun to watch. Can I pretty please request a switch to side B?
I will drop money in Matthew Rosa and Brooklyn's Venmo accounts tonight if we can go to B.
We both agree on switching to side B. We both agree on switching to side B.
This is terrible.
Because this is
Brooklyn, give it to him. Give it to him.
Yeah, because this is an exhibition match and neither one of you are well, I mean, like,
it's not an exhibition. If Cody wins, he does make the heads up. But at the same time,
he does make the heads up.
Okay,
at the same time,
listen, I won't take somebody's great opportunity away from it. If there's somebody better than me in heads up, or you just need somebody to fill in, I will do it. But my thing is, we will score 0 points and get lucky on multiple.
Here's the thing. I am going to say the only reason I'm going to say that they should be able to change the side is because it's my derelict duty as a question writer, because I was writing easier questions for all the other categories. I did not write easier questions for the side A. So therefore, I think they should be allowed to have the side B. That's the only reason. I think because if Cody makes it, he should make it on his difficulty level.
Once.
Once only. Yes! Regardless if either of you are 2-0, you are put on the bottom of priority for heads up purely for this reason. So,
I mean, yes. I'm 0-2, so even if I want to be 1-2, and that's not good enough to make heads up. So.
But Cody, if you win another match, you'll probably make it.
Yeah, you're like bottom priority.
I have to play Jay Burns if I win anyway, so it's fine.
Sure.
If you beat Jay Burns, I say you got to put him in after that. He's be 3-0.
Because the mob is after us and we owe money, giving them side B. So Cody, you pick side B, and the category is as follows: The Cure, which is a band; British pop, which is a genre from a country; My Chemical Romance, which is a better band than Green Day; and ska, a style of music.
All right, this is more doable.
That just insanely helped him a lot. But I will take British Invasion or whatever.
British pop? All right.
British pop.
I'm going to ask these questions to Cody, and then Mr. Oaks, you can ask them to Mr. Koho.
Yep.
All right, so your first question in British pop. What member of the Spice Girls married David Beckham, and we're looking for just the Spice name?
Oh, that's Sporty Spice.
That is incorrect, Mr. Koho. A chance for a 2-point steal.
No, that's not. I'm an idiot.
Tito Spice.
It's Posh Spice, isn't it?
It's Posh Spice, also known as Victoria Beckham. Yes.
I'm an idiot.
Cool. He didn't get it. That's fine.
Question number 2 in British pop. The Beatles famously won what Grammy in 1965?
Okay, I'm going to take multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Album of the Year, B, Record of the Year, C, Best New Artist, or D, Best Rock Album?
Can I get a repeat of the options? Because I really wasn't paying attention to you, and I apologize.
Yeah, I'll give you a free repeat of the options. Is it A, Album of the Year, B, Record of the Year, C, Best New Artist, or D, Best Rock Album? You're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2,
B.
1. That is incorrect, Mr. Koho. A chance for a 2-point steal. Your options
1 point.
Sorry, for a 1-point steal. Your options are, again, Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Best New Artist, or Best Rock Album.
Is it Best New Artist?
That is correct for a 1-point steal.
It was the start of the Best New Artist curse. All artists subsequently afterwards have not gone on to successful careers. That's why it's famous.
All right. Okay. Question number 3. British pop.
Okay.
What song by The Who is incorrectly called Teenage Wasteland?
Teenage Wasteland.
Teenage Wasteland. Burn, burn.
We are going to
Bubba
go.
O'Reilly?
That is correct for 2 points. Alrighty, and your final question. Jesus Christ. Your final question in British pop. Finish the Ed Sheeran lyric. I'm in love with the shape blank, and I'm looking for 2 words.
Of you.
That is correct for 2 points. If you guys complain that the questions were too hard, exhibit A.
I got Bubba O'Reilly, which I'm pretty proud of.
All right, so as we move into Kaleb Koho's portion of round 2, Mr. Newberry has a lead of 10-4.
I wonder what he's going with.
By 6.
My
All right.
Chemical Romance.
Mr. Koho, your options once again are The Cure, My Chemical Romance, and Ska.
Welcome to the Black Parade. Hit me with that My Chemical Romance, please.
Oh, what a shocker. It's almost like I'd already scrolled. All right. Question number 1 in the category of My Chemical Romance. What My Chemical Romance song had a video featuring the storming of Normandy Beach?
He doesn't even know what Normandy Beach is.
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, I'm Not Okay, B, The Ghost of You, C, Famous Last Words, or D, Teenagers?
I'm going to say Famous Last Words.
That is incorrect. To
Can
Cody
I get
for
the
the...
one more time because
Yep.
I don't know what they are.
Is it A, I'm Not Okay, B, The Ghost of You, C, Famous Last Words, or D, Teenagers?
The Ghost of You?
That is correct. It's the one where Mikey Way dies in Gerard's arms. All right.
I just think Ghost and Normandy. It sounds pretty close.
It does. I was trying to...
Question number 2. What album by My Chemical Romance features the single Demolition Lovers?
Is it 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge?
That is incorrect. To Cody for the non-existent 2-point steal.
I had to listen to them for a debate round, but I don't think it's not this album. So I looked at the filmography. I don't know.
Okay. I brought you my...
Bullets.
Whoa, what?
No,
What were you saying?
No, I
Okay.
don't know the full title. I just know something about bullets, probably.
Yeah, it's I brought you my bullets, you brought me your love.
Oh my god,
right.
There's no way in hell I was going to get that. I just know.
All right, question number 3. What My Chemical Romance song features the audio of a murder after a touching love song?
What are we listening? This is terrible. You guys are awful people.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Early Sunsets Over Monroeville, B, Desolation Row, C, Cubicles, or D, You Know What They Do to Guys Like Us in Prison?
Is it B?
That is incorrect. To Cody for the 1-point steal.
I'll try to save you some time. I will guess C.
Did you say C?
Yeah.
That's incorrect. It was A, Early Sunsets Over Monroeville.
Yeah. I was going to make you repeat all the options again. I was trying to be nice.
Caleb, your last question in My Chemical Romance. Name the bassist of My Chemical Romance.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Gerard Way, B, Mikey Way, C, Bob Breyer, or D, Ray Toro?
Is it Bob Breyer?
Nope. All right, Cody, for the 1-point steal.
I want the options one more time.
Yeah, is it A, Gerard Way, B, Mikey Way, or C, Bob Breyer, or D, Ray Toro?
I like Milky Ways, so I'm going to guess Mikey Way.
That is correct.
Oh, I didn't know his brother was the bassist.
Cody somehow harnessing the inner powers of one Joshua Makuga, and somehow has an 8-point lead in Jukebox trivia. In round number 2, we have a finishing score of round number 2 of 12-4. anything can happen in round number 3, which is our standard 2-3-5 round. Instead of it being 2-3-5, it is 2-4-6. So how it's going to work is each competitor is going to give us 3 numbers between 1 and 10. Those are going to correspond to 6 randomized categories and 4 predetermined categories, as mentioned by the strengths that have been submitted earlier in the match. The first number that you pick is a 2-point question. The second number that you pick is a 4-point question. And the final number that you pick is a 6-point question. But before we go to round 3, I would like to say hi to the cool kids in the chat. And Jonathan Peck is the only person in the chat saying hi, guys. So congratulations, Cody and Kaleb. You somehow have garnered the viewing of one person.
It's like, and it's the guy who was driving by the car crash on the side of the road, and he doesn't want to look, but he keeps being like,
there were like 20 people that voted in the chat. There was like in the thing. I don't know.
So, Cody, by some miracle of God, you are in the lead. Please pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10.
I'm playing Kaleb Koho, that's why. I'm gonna go with 8, 2, 5.
8, 2, and 5. A little change there with the last number being odd. Mr. Koho, can you please pick 3 numbers that are not 8, 2, or 5?
I'll go 4, 1, 7.
4, 1,
right.
7, going the even odd. We'll see how that pays off.
You have to get. Oh no, you're fine if you miss your 2. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you have to get them all, but you don't. All right.
Nope.
Category
All right,
number 4.
We'll switch it up. I'll ask Kaleb his questions, and you can ask Cody his, just to switch things up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So, Mr. Koho, your first 2-point question, you picked category number 4. And that category is indie rock.
Wonderful.
Your 2-point question. Name the band who released the hit Float On.
Float On. Trying to think if we might have played that at the station. Probably not. It's indie rock, Kaleb. Shut up. Ghost.
Looking for Modest Mouse.
Duh.
We'll all float on. Okay.
That song was a number 5 hit in America, you guys. It's not obscure.
I'll have to listen to it.
It's not. Weird Al used it in one of his polka medleys. I believe it was Polka Face.
Why don't you ask the winner of the match?
Yeah, the Weird Al champion.
All right, so now we go on to category number 1, which is a debuting category in Jukebox Trivia, and that is MML, or otherwise known as Music Matt Loves. And your question is as follows, and I will reiterate that you do need this. You need to hit this one to survive.
I thought it was 6 points.
No, he's behind by 8. The score of 12-4.
Yeah.
Who is the lead guitarist for the Smiths? Keep in mind you have all 3 repeats available.
But if you have no idea, don't waste your time.
All right, well, the Smiths, huh? That is a band I've heard of at some point in my life, I'm sure. You know what? I'm not going to make the poor one person in the chat watching wait this out. John Smith. Congratulations, Cody.
And
you got the first name.
Winner by way of somehow a technical knockout. The New Hope, Cody Newberry.
He did it.
Cody Newberry, 2 TKOs. Welcome to my house.
That is 2 TKOs with a big old asterisk over there. Not every competitor bribes the host to change the sides.
I still expect my Venmo.
Can we be real?
Can we be real off camera?
No, I'm just saying that other flip helped Kaleb way more than it ever helped me. None of those.
Very true, and I still fucked it up.
You went 0 for 4 on MCR.
Yes.
All right, you guys. We now go into our post-match interviews. I am joined today by 2-0 winner, Mr. Cody Newberry. Cody, congratulations on your dominant performance of 12 points. How'd you do it?
I mean, I know music trivia. will never even come close to you, Luca, Matt, Danny knows, anybody like that. But I can pull stuff. Like, I know I've listened to music all my life, but it's just like movie trivia. If you don't have, can you pull it in 15 seconds? That's the entire name of the game. And I give credit to everybody that does well in this league. This is the hardest league in this community by far. Because they have to know data in movie trivia, like release years, directors. You got to name guitarists and bands and finish lyrics over here. It's not easy. But I think I proved that I actually know some. I mean, not all those questions were complete. I mean, they were pretty easy, I will say. But we were practically debuting players if we of our skill level. But I mean, I scored 12. I didn't get any of my other questions. I don't know how I would have done in those. I'm hoping to find out off stream. But it was fun. I'm excited. Again, I'm always willing to help Brooklyn out anytime he needs anything. Being a dance-off champion, I'm having to study a lot more in music, so it's making me better. I didn't know what the Smith guitarist was, so that's not a chance in hell. No offense.
Now, it was, if you did watch our last match, our premiere episode of Jukebox Trivia Season 3, you would have heard that one Mr. Jay Burns actually called out the winner of this match. So the call out has been made. Do you accept?
Yeah, kind of like Kaleb. I'm not going to go listen to a shit band like ICP, but I watched along with that match, and I outscored Nico and Jay. So I'm excited to give it a shot again. And if I'm 3-0, I mean, you can give an asterisk because we flipped sides, but I will still say that side helped him way better than it would have helped me because obviously I guessed my way through My Chemical Romance and I guessed my way through British pop. But hey, I'm excited to play Jay. Jay's a really funny guy in this community. I have a lot of respect for him, but at the end of the day, I'm looking to be 3-0 in Jukebox. So yeah, it's exciting.
You would have a better record than me.
This seems like a fantabulous undercard for the championship match at the end of April. So we are now going to go to our unfortunate loser, one Mr. Kaleb Koho. Kaleb, 0-3. As Cody likes to put it, you're consistently 1 point away from getting the W. Round 2 did not go the way that you anticipated. You and I have discussed previously of your love for My Chemical Romance. Where did the wheels fall off?
The moment that I said I was going to play Cody in Jukebox. Here's the thing. Let's cut this shit. When have I ever been good at music trivia? The answer has been never. When I first got here, we were in a different place, and they were like, hey, you should try everything. So I tried to do everything and got my ass handed to me by the Foo Fighter lover, Jim Green. Came back, lost to JTH. That was probably a little bit more even. And it's only fitting to finish out here at Take 3 with Cody in the Jukebox world. So, you know what? It's been a fun run. This has been a wild ride. But 0-3, I think, is the time for me to stay in a Jukebox. I'll always be around, or if you need someone to have an easy start. Or if you ever want to take me up on putting that Jukebox title on the line, I'll do that again. But other than that, I will be debating only.
You don't want to play Malcolm, the War of the 0-3s?
I would love to commentate on what you said, but you harnessed actually one of the first competitors at Jukebox Trivia, the Titan Chance Ellison, in his Wi-Fi strength. So you were cutting out there quite a bit. Although I did get the general gist of what you were saying. Very sad to see that you are retiring in the realm of Jukebox Trivia. Of course, if for some reason we ever go back to Michael Jackson realm, the door is always open. But I am happy to see you in Dance Off when it returns in May. We now go to Mr. Matthew Rosa. Matthew, as I return to my lower NPR voice, what were your thoughts on this dainteful battle of the minds?
I almost feel like if Cody had stayed on side A and not even risked the asterisk, he probably still would have beaten Kaleb today, and that would have been interesting to see. Now he's got the asterisk, but I think if he beats Jay Burns, I think he would have a better record than me, and I'm currently in the match to decide who the number 1 seed is for the dance-off, so I think he's very realistically a seeded competitor in the dance-off. But, it's going to be interesting to see where the league goes this season, and I think it very well may be like WrestleMania every year, where we're going to have a competitor get built up and play really, really hard and then get fed to Brock Lesnar, a.k.a. Luka.
Alrighty. Well, I do want to thank all one of you for watching this great jukebox match. We are going to start off with our plug phase. We will now go to our victorious winner, Cody Newberry. Cody, where can our subscribers of the world discover your beautiful work?
You can find me here on Take 3 Productions. I help on 3 shows. Be on this week, but it's coming back. They're doing the Iron Man prep up for Captain Marvel coming out Thursday. Brooklyn does a great show called Late Night with Take 3. Go watch it. It's known as Brooklyn's Wrong for 2 hours, but it's still a good show. Rank 'em. This week we're doing portrayals of superhero characters, and I'm just there to piss off Sandy and Matt the entire time. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Me and Brooklyn do Nerdgasm. So go watch that. Our tournament just kicked off. We have 3 matches out now.
2, probably third by tomorrow evening.
Oh, tomorrow evening, because it's exporting. We're learning things about not doing live matches. And we have a one to film after this. So, Nerdgasm is kicking off. If you want to compete, Matthew Rosa, please come join the ranks of Nerdgasm and kick the shit out of Kaleb. It's fun.
Well, thank you very much once again, Cody. To our unfortunate loser, the King, Kaleb Koho, where can our avid listeners find your talents?
Well, you can find my talents on Multiplex Entertainment, where I host Fan Fight on Fridays, the Inner Geekdom League. You can find me over at Multiplex Entertainment, where me and the intense Barry man over there, Cody Newberry, hosts the co-Oscars, and Oscar past, present, and future. We announced the nominees for this year's co-Oscars. We are tallying up votes for winners right now. So if you go join the Multiplex Entertainment group page, you can vote on that. And that's where you can find me.
All right. To my co-host today and question writer, Matthew Rosa, where can the good people of Jukebox Trivia find your recent loot playings?
You can find my band On the Tip of Your Tongue on pretty much all social media platforms at On the Tip of Your Tongue, except for Twitter, where we're at OTOYT Music. You can find us on YouTube at On the Tip of Your Tongue because, brand synergy. You can find our debut single Cheers in stores on March the 15th of 2019. We're not like Tool. It's not going to come out in 2036. You can probably find us in your neck of the woods in the very near future, as we are booking shows all over the country, and we want to see you wherever you may be. You can also find me over on Combat Wrestling Trivia. We got rid of the Zone, where I'm going to be competing for the title because somehow I'm good over there. I don't know. You can find me right here on Jukebox Trivia, where I'm the head question writer. And you can find me on the podcast that is more like a Tool album, with me and Luca. That's supposed to happen, but, they've been busy.
The good folks over at Combat have dropped zone defense. They are playing full-on man defense to just combat wrestling.
They pulled the Patriots,
yes.
in the Super Bowl. We were playing man.
You can find me on the Instagrams and the Twitter at TheRealBK10, the number, not the word. You can also find me right here on Take 3 Productions, running not one, but 2 shows. Jukebox Trivia, various music trivia, debate, and countdowns. Be sure to check out the plethora of matches that'll be airing every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Take 3 Productions. You can also find me here on Thursdays, as Cody said, Late Night with Take 3, a topical pop culture podcast where we discover the latest and greatest in movies. And we laugh a lot. Be sure to check out the episode that is dropping on Thursday. That is our old men returning to action movies. Looking for a better title for that show in particular. And as Cody said, Nerdgasm on Saturdays over at Multiplex Entertainment, which means you've got a plethora of matches that are dropping sometime. Cannot guarantee Saturday. We're going to cross fingers, hope for the best. So, for Mr. Cody Newberry, for Mr. Kaleb Koho, for Mr. Matthew Rosa, I am the Black Lion of Brooklyn Vale. If you think you could take on Cody, you can't quite yet, but we will get you into the schedule when we reiterate this back in August. So, for Cody, for Kaleb, for Matthew, I am Black Lion of Vale. Cheers, and as always, please drive
unsafe.